This is a glimpse into my life. Life with Eric.
Eric's here.
And I'm Kiley.
And I'm Eric.
Okay, I think we know who you are.
Oh.
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 Guys, just going to do a quick check-in. How you feeling? Any pulled muscles?
I'm feeling real good.
Any sore muscles?
No sore muscles, no pulled
great.
muscles. Why do you ask that?
Oh, we just had an eventful evening.
Oh, we
So
danced.
I was doing a check-in.
You know, we hadn't danced for a while, and that felt real good.
Oh, did it? No.
Yeah.
I mean, the moves you're busting out were, I guess, showed your spirit.
Yeah. And real easy for me to pull a muscle in the moves I do. I don't
Correct.
know. I just get this feeling that comes over me, and I just go for it. You know, my brother Marcus does too,
And I
and
think
obviously
you
my
feed,
cousin.
I think you feed off of each other.
Yeah, we start doing
And then
like,
it's
trying
just
to top
like-
each other in a little in a
Oh,
way.
yes.
And it's good.
Is it?
I think it is good.
I feel like it's also a smidge incestual.
Incestual.
You guys dance a lot with each other,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of hip thrusting.
There's a lot of hip thrusting and nut grabbing
Toward
and,
right.
and like thumping and good butt grabbing. and-
Right.
but it's fine because it's your brother.
Oh, okay. That's what they said on White Lotus.
Yeah. When it's your brother, it's fine. Just when yeah, that's right. That
Took
did do that.
you a
They
second to
did do
get
that
there.
on White Lotus, but that was for real. We were joking.
Were you?
Yeah.
Okay. If you say so.
But yeah, last night we went to the Gala.
Yes.
We're going to start at the Gala, or we're going to backtrack to where
I
our
don't know.
highlight was. Let's go
whatever
back to
you
the
want.
Gala because
Okay.
Kylie became like a step grandma, and I became a grandpa.
Correct. I thought you said we're. Oh, got it.
Yeah,
I
we're gonna
I
backtrack
misunderstood.
Because we had an eventful
misunderstood.
weekend. Our son Tanner
Correct.
and his wife Allie went into the hospital to have a baby, and roughly
I like how you described went into the hospital as if 99% of people don't go into a hospital to have a baby.
some people have the baby in the fucking taxi cab. I don't know. Some people have a baby at their house or midwife in a bathtub, squatting in a hot tub. If people have
Okey
babies, but
dokes.
anyway, they chose to do the hospital route,
Right.
like most people.
Correct.
And they got it during my midday at work or whatever. They said we were being admitted, or morning of work.
I
and
think it
then
was morning. I was
and,
still at work, so yes.
Ultimately, we're not going to give the details, but
Correct.
11:05 on a 4/25/25 had little baby August Matthew Petrilla.
Correct.
And so we're very excited. Baby was beautiful and perfect. We went and saw him today.
Yes, we
And,
did. He's just a little peanut
just a
with
little-
extremely long fingers.
Yeah, fingers and toes. And he looks like a Petrilla. He's 21
does.
inches long. And so he looks a lot like Tanner and,
He
and,
does.
and Allie.
Yeah.
But when
Little
I see
mix.
him being the dad, I see Tanner, you know.
Right.
It brings back memories, but it's very exciting, very touching.
Do you want to have a baby, honey?
No, we're
I'm just
Grandpa
joking.
babysit the baby.
We were
this
watching
is
You Got
great.
Mail. We could just fit right into that scheme.
You Got Mail. What's the scheme in You Got Mail?
Because the Tom Hanks character, his aunt is like 10 and his
Oh,
little
yeah.
brother's like 6.
Right, yeah.
Or,
Yeah, because his dad married so young.
and his
yeah.
grandpa did too, yeah.
Right. But yeah, Kylie was holding the baby. It was cute.
I like a baby.
Yeah. And we were examining, taking pictures, and
I mean, you were.
I was examining to see how, his perfect little ears and little face, little nose.
They're little bits.
I know. So cute. So congratulations, Tanner and
Yes, congratulations.
Allie. And Allie's in good spirits, doing good.
Yeah.
And
Everyone's doing good,
yeah.
healthy, happy.
Yes. Next time we'll see them, we'll probably be at their house.
I would say yes to that.
Yeah, we'll go see how they're doing, and they got maternity leave and all that good stuff. So that's very exciting.
Yes.
The funniest thing is yesterday, I knew Tanner. I know what the dads go through. 'Cause I had 3 kids, and so I'm like, he probably hasn't eaten. Kylie even says, "He eaten?"
I mean, you didn't even think this. I
no,
did.
Kylie
Let's
says
give
he
credit
eaten. I
where
said, "Did you
credit's
eat?" And he goes,
due.
"Well, I guess I could go to the cafeteria and get stuff." And I said, "Well, no, I know what to get you." And so I thought what I want, of course, was I would want like a
Pizza.
burger or a pizza, but usually
Yeah.
a pizza. So I went to Round Table and got him a pizza. And I said, "Well, we're not gonna visit till tomorrow because I know it's the privacy thing and everything. And so I'll deliver the pizza to you at the hospital. Come out and get it." So when I go there, me and Tanner miscommunicated. He was going down the elevator, I was going up the elevator. So I get into the maternity area, and I'm holding the pizza there, and the lady's like, "I'm on 351." I shouldn't say the room number, but whatever.
I would say this comes out. They'll be out.
Oh
of the
yeah, they'll
hospital.
be out of the hospital. So I say that, and they say, "Oh, what's the name?" I say the name. And so as I'm going down the hallway with the pizza, she has like a panic attack. The girl behind the desk, and she thinks I am the pizza guy,
The pizza
not
delivery
like,
man.
not like a dad delivering a pizza to my son.
Right.
And she's like, are you here to visit? And I didn't know what she was talking
You're like,
about.
yeah.
And I
You're
was
like,
thinking,
not really.
like,
I'm just
I was thinking,
delivering
well,
this
I'm like the
pizza.
grandpa, but I'm not going in the room.
You're
not
like the grandpa.
Yeah, I'm just kind of.
You are
like,
the grandpa.
I know, but I'm just thinking this what to say. Like, are you not allowed visitors? Is what I'm thinking. Like, no, it must not be visitors hour. You know. And then she's
I don't
like,
think that's a thing.
And then she basically was wanting to know if I was the pizza guy.
Right. And she's sending some rogue
guy into the maternity.
You could be the quote unquote pizza guy that's out there to steal a baby.
Right. I go in with the pizza, out with a baby.
Yes. Right. So she's like, wait, why are you here?
One thing the baby had on I never seen before is had actually a physical monitor
under his ankle.
Yeah, kind of a big monitor. I mean,
he
the
looks
baby's
like
so
he's
small,
on like house arrest.
Yeah. But when they always had you had just a tag to match the name.
Right.
Now they have an actual monitor.
In case that baby leaves.
I mean, people have stole babies before.
Oh my God, it's a thing. Sadly.
Yeah. I mean, moms. Typically, women steal babies more so.
It
is true.
So.
Yeah.
But it's usually like, I don't know why they still. Usually the moms
or a nurse or yeah.
But
I mean, the classic story is a lady loses the baby, then she obsesses and goes and steals
somebody else's
baby to keep or whatever. So anyway, yeah. So we got the pizza delivered, and even Allie ate a little piece of pizza.
It made you feel good.
Yeah, I was like, oh, good. She ate a piece too. So that was good. And today we brought them some more food.
Yes.
When you have babies, it's always a food thing. You bring food. Everybody signs up for a food train or whatever.
It's called a food train.
Is it called a food train?
Yep.
And bring it to the house and everything. So they'll be well taken care of in the next few months.
Yeah, I think that they will.
But yeah, very excited over that. But the baby got born, and last night
baby got back.
Yeah, baby got back. And then we went to the Gala.
The Gala.
Because we weren't going to see the baby till the next day. Or is the Gala or Gala? We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't really know. And the Gala is a fundraiser for Mark and Mel's school, which is nice.
Children's school.
Yeah, children's school.
Not their own school.
Right. And there's always, they had a DJ and good dinner. And I really want to thank Mark and Mel for inviting us.
Yes,
very
thank
nice.
you.
Yeah, we seem to go a lot of the years. We didn't go every year, but some of the years. And there's always like one, let's call like the PTA mom from Bad Moms, Christina Applegate.
Douchey mom.
There always seems to be one mom that's kind of appears well put together.
Well, yeah. It's all a facade.
They're usually blonde. Hate to say it.
No, that sounds about accurate.
But I noticed a couple of these moms.
Oh, you noticed a couple?
Yeah, but one in particular.
Okay.
I can't name any names. She's probably
you also can't name a name either because you don't know her.
Because I don't know her name. But she seemed like she was trying to dominate the whole Gala.
Correct.
Even over the principal and everybody else.
I will agree with that because this is not our
she's
first.
She's not a paid employee.
Not
or
our first
she's a
Gala,
volunteer.
and it wasn't. That was a new feature, if you will.
It was a little much what this lady was throwing out there.
I will agree with that statement.
And then she was involved in everything. And she's always around.
Right.
And she thought she was hot shit.
She did.
I thought she was kind of dorky, but like I said, the PTA mom is always kind of well put together, but there's something off about them.
Yeah, because
you know what I mean?
They're like manipulating shit in the background.
Yeah.
They're trying to be a puppet master.
And they really don't like anybody.
Probably.
Or they like people that conform to their ways.
Correct.
And so this lady, we could tell she was doing
She likes the ones that are her puppets.
Yeah, she wants her
puppets. Well, she probably doesn't like them either.
But yeah, you could tell it was a bad mom situation. I could tell like, oh.
Was she watching you dance?
You're not on the PTA board. She could have got some lessons.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't see that lady dancing. I don't remember.
Maybe that's the same.
I don't quite remember. I'm not sure. But we had a good time. They had DJ. DJ was okay at the music, but not that great.
It was like started off good, and then there was like a rap section.
And went to
which
rap.
You don't. When you're 40, you don't dance to rap.
Right, and it just was like
we're not in the club. I'm not going to dry hump my husband's leg.
Why not? Because my brother was doing it.
Right.
My brother
you didn't have a free leg.
My brother and my cousin had both legs. Yeah, so I couldn't move.
So that part got a little
one
weird.
on each leg.
So we took a little foot breather for that, but then it came back around.
Right. Backtracking one more time.
What?
Before the Gala.
What?
Kylie and I. Her cousin's Steph's birthday party was doing like let's call it a wine walk, a crawl.
Apparently, this is the thing. I didn't
crawl.
know this. Reno does once a month, I believe, a mimosa crawl. Right. So it's like the wine walk, but you just go to different bars and get like mimosas, I guess.
Carry a signature glass so they know how to fill it up.
And so
you pay a fee.
was doing that for her birthday.
Which I didn't know that she was doing. I thought we were just meeting her for a drink somewhere.
Oh, I didn't explain that to you?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So Kylie, the deal was
well, because we weren't really going to be doing so much of that because we were not staying the whole time.
Yeah, Kylie takes a long time to get ready. So there's no way we're going to your cousin's birthday party and then going to the gala. Because we had to be there. We had to be out of the house by 3:34.
Right.
So Kylie
pulled it out.
A miracle. And she looked great.
I was ready by 3:30.
She has really nice shoes on, cool dress. You look really pretty.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kylie cleans up, man. She looks so good.
It's like I literally go from 0 to 100.
Right.
So it's like 98% of the time I'm at a 0 in a scrub or a sweat or a legging.
You're so pretty.
And
you
then
just
the other 2%
the
is when I put in an
effort.
effort.
I forget. And I
know.
Oh my God.
It's like a surprise.
My wife's
and to make you fall in love with me over again.
My wife's so pretty. I forgot. I forgot she is. Jeez Louise. But anyway, so we're going to a very casual thing downtown Reno.
Very casual.
So Kylie has a formal let's call it
it's a
prom
gown.
dress gown.
It's not a prom
gown.
dress.
Yeah,
it's a
it was
gown.
velvet and satin.
It was velvet.
Velvet.
The top was velvet.
Big poofy with these gold high heels on and everything, or pewter gold or
no, they're gold. You're right.
And very fancy.
Yes.
Looked like we're going to a huge formal.
Which you were.
And I was wearing my blue suit with my white shirt, which I look really
handsome.
Yeah, like more striking in a white shirt.
Oh, okay.
And
striking.
And when I went out, people were going, "Nice suit."
You did get
because we're only people in downtown ghetto Reno.
There was a crowd that was interesting.
We definitely stuck out like sore thumbs. I was like, "Holy shit!" We definitely stick out. But then it was funny because we did get a lot of compliments, which is fun.
Yeah,
I got a suit like that. You look really good in that suit.
I like a compliment.
Yeah, good suit. You guys look great. And then Mary Tess, our friend who has been on the podcast, she was there, took all pictures of us, sent them to me. And I think we look grert.
I didn't even open that text yet.
Oh, I want to save that picture.
So I should probably do that.
That's a really good picture of us. We're both wearing royal navy blue.
Blue.
And so we coordinated real well.
I like when we coordinate.
Yeah, so we went out and went to there weren't dive bars, but kind of dive-ish
it was
bars.
A little bit.
And everybody has shorts and sweatshirts. And,
no shorts. It was 40 degrees.
Well, there were people in shorts, by the way.
There actually was a couple of girls in shorts, which is inappropriate.
I don't know how Reno started having a lot of, let's just call them hoochie mamas. I don't know how to describe.
I'm not sure either.
Like hoochie mamas, kind of bigger girls in real short skirts with their boobs hanging out in leather tops.
Leather, let's be honest.
And really wow, you're wearing that out. It's fucking freezing cold too.
I look back to my college days and I would go out in the winter and a skirt and probably a tank top.
Girls had shorts on, short skirts on, and that kind of stuff.
I feel like it was still classy, and I'm not gonna lie. I feel like half the time I had a blazer on over it, so it's like there was a classy element to my skankiness.
I don't know. Yeah,
I feel like I
had a blazer over my skanky outfit.
I feel like I wasn't wearing a ripped jean short with a Doc Marten with my muffin top hanging out.
Right.
In a flannel shirt.
Tied around your waist while you're in a leather tank top or leather tube top. Yeah.
It's not a good look. And I'm not trying to body shame anyone.
We went
but you really need to dress for your body.
Yeah, we went the first place we went in, I'm like, we do not fit in here. And
absolutely
the people we were meeting weren't even there either.
Right.
So we're like, let's get out of here. And so
yeah, we didn't fit in much.
Yeah. So if we were going to that on a normal thing, we would have dressed casual
in
jeans.
Jeans and
yeah, a sweatshirt or whatever.
Right.
But
I still would have not worn shorts.
It was the first bar we went down to some basement cellar bar type thing, and it was really dark in there and everything.
It really reminded me of my college days.
Yeah, and we're walking
and it made
around
me feel
and
old.
I got shiny black shoes on with white shirt.
I've got shiny gold 4-inch heels on.
I mean, people must have been staring at us
probably.
What the?
And my hair's all curled and
we're all perfectly dialed in, but everybody seemed to like. The party we finally met up with everybody. You guys look great.
They know us.
We're going to the gala.
So they. There was maybe a moment of judgment, why the hell are you wearing this to a mimosa crawl? Then oh, okay, get it.
Right. But it was fun. I'm really
glad that I got
the attention. You know, so.
Of course you do.
Right.
I'm glad I got my life together and was able to make it.
That was a miracle. I couldn't believe it. I was going with the flow. If we don't make it to the birthday party, we don't make it, I guess. But Kylie really wanted to make it to her cousin's party. Just for one drink, we ended up going to 3 different places with them. So it worked out really good. Then got an Uber, and we were at perfect timing to make it to
the gala.
The gala.
Yes.
At the gala, did you see that big ass ice sculpture. Was it a dragon?
It was a dragon. Yes.
That was pretty good. What does it cost to get an ice sculpture like that?
I have no idea. It
like
was
$1,000.
There
like
was
more?
like a drink thing. Like you could put they would put a Cosmo through it.
I didn't see that.
And it would
I didn't know
chill
that.
it. Yeah.
Oh, and then it would come through go in your glass or your mouth.
Your glass.
Like it was a little.
Supposed to be classy, honey.
Yeah.
I know. Me and Mel ended up getting one, and
They weren't that good.
I drink it,
Oh.
but
Okay, all right.
That doesn't say anything much about me. And the guy's like, okay. It's like, what did he say when he like poured it? Like to tell me that it's about to come out and I need to get my glass. Like, don't move your glass.
It's coming
like,
out or something like that.
Like
it's
that.
Coming
I don't
fast.
know.
It's coming fast.
I don't know what he said. Something, and I was like, that's what she said.
Open your mouth up. It's coming fast.
He didn't say open your mouth up because it was for your cup, not a mouth.
Oh, open your.
But I said, and that's what she said, and I was like, hopefully you haven't heard that too much tonight. And he was like, oh, you're like the third person.
Really?
And I was like, oh, I'm not original. And he's like, no, sorry.
That's pretty good. The Gala was at the Peppermill Casino, which is Peppermill's nice, man.
It is.
Out of all the casinos in Reno, and I'm not just saying this because my friend runs it, but maybe I am.
Mm-hmm.
But it is one of the nicest.
I went to the Atlantis a few weeks ago. And
Yeah,
it is.
yeah. And if you go downtown Reno,
Don't
Peppermill is really nice. The parking situation.
Oh man, the parking's much better.
The restaurants, there's not as much riffraff in the Peppermill.
No, there's not.
Every casino has some riffraff, but
Yeah.
Peppermill has a good crowd.
It does. I agree.
Yeah, and a lot of stuff to do and that kind of thing. And you know who would hang out the Peppermill if they could? If they were real people? These guys.
This segment of Life with Eric is brought to you by
430 National.
Great American Storage
America.
and Reno Yard.
For all your outdoor storage needs. If they were real people.
Right.
Kind of like us.
Right. Right. What?
Oh, I was just gonna. For some reason, I was looking at Eric and Kylie were overdressed for the birthday party.
Oh, we just talked about that.
We were overdressed for all of downtown Reno.
Right.
Right.
I know there was a moment where, because we had gone downtown to this very casual event, that I was like, oh my God, not so much you, am I going to be overdressed for this event? Because I had like a legit gown on.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, oh shit, did I overdo it?
Oh, no.
Am I going to
be
be
the
like,
gala?
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
But then we got there and I was like, oh, no. There was a lot of sequence this year.
Yeah.
A lot of sequence.
So
So I was like, oh no, I'm good.
yeah, everybody looked great at the gala. Everybody always looks great at the gala. I found the funniest thing. They said, okay, we're going to do on the dance floor, before we start dancing and stuff, we're going to do a group picture of the whole faculty.
Oh yeah, the faculty.
The whole faculty was all girls and
Like two guys.
Two guys that were straight or gay. We don't know. Let's just call them whatever.
Let's just call they
Yeah.
leaned towards
They-
a not straight way.
They
were leaning.
A lot of hand gestures.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I don't know what to say. But anyway, how could the whole faculty have no males?
There's not. If you think about it in the scheme of it, there's not
It's
a lot
kinda more
of
elementary
a lot of-
school-ish.
There's not a lot of male.
But even the
elementary school
principal
teachers.
was a girl though.
Yeah.
Everybody.
So the teaching world is a lot more female than male dominated.
Especially maybe middle school and high school.
Yeah, I think elementary school is a lot more.
But
I mean, think about it. As a guy,
yeah.
How often do you want to deal with a second grader?
Right. As
every day.
Right. It's
Right.
funny because if you took the faculty of all the janitors and everything, they'd all be men.
Right. Now we're just
And the
getting
bus drivers and
sexist.
everything else or whatever, Yeah, this
So really
the whole-
pushing that
the whole
sexist.
school is sexist, I think. But
Wow. I don't think that's it. I think it's
Yeah.
that's just weirdly how kind of like how nurses seems to be a female dominated career.
right. It's changing over,
yeah.
but I mean,
well, no, it is. But I think that's just kind of weird. And I do think that elementary education tends to be more of a female than a male. I think
but
secondary
it
education.
was really surprising to see. Like, is there any guys? And then a couple guys came straggling up. At
Yeah.
first, there were no guys.
We will say Mel noticed this, and she was right, that there was a lot more like husbands on the dance floor this year.
Yeah, because it was a DJ, I think.
Well, right,
Or
but
the
yeah,
wives
it
were
was
pulling them up there or something. I don't know.
Yeah, last year it was like only us, our group out there of guys.
Well, yeah, because the music wasn't good
And
last year.
then-
This year was better.
This one had a lot more.
Yeah.
Maybe they saw you guys and were like, we want to be as cool as them.
There were some guys throwing out some hips and everything. I saw out there.
There was.
Yeah.
Some grinds.
Yeah,
I think
right.
Johnny made the best comment of the evening about your dancing.
What did he say?
He said,
I'm sure it's not
he
that
said
funny.
it is. He said he looks like Meg Ryan, but he dances like Paul Rudd.
I mean, I don't know if that's a slap in my face or a compliment. I don't know, but a lot of times I look like Meg Ryan from Top Gun for some reason. My hair.
It's the hair.
It's the
Okay,
hair.
one Meg Ryan's not in Top Gun.
Yeah, she was.
No, she wasn't.
Meg Ryan was in Top Gun.
Oh yeah, she
the
was
wife.
Goose's wife.
Yeah.
But I think of more of like a City of Angels myself.
Oh, okay. The messy hair up front and everything.
And you didn't understand literally
Meg
up until
Ryan is cute though, so I must be cute.
You're right.
Yeah, okay.
You didn't understand the Paul Rudd comment of it, and then they pulled up a video of Paul Rudd dancing on Jimmy Fallon to Queen. And you were like, "Holy shit, that does look like me."
I kind of do like Paul Rudd. If you look up on the internet, Paul Rudd on Jimmy Fallon, I kind of do dance like him.
Yes, I need to figure out how to put these two videos together because
like they might be a lot alike.
They might be.
I could just do.
I did send out a few dancing videos to people last night.
Oh,
Woo.
people like that. Whoa, what are you doing with your mic?
Just jamming it.
Wow.
So I hope that I made a few people's evenings.
I'm sure you did. I'm sure some of the Waints, Lauren and Chris, loved it.
Yep, they got one.
Did they? Yeah,
they did.
I figured they would get one for sure. But anyway, the gala was fun.
It was fun.
Anything else about the gala we got to talk about? I think we're pretty good with the gala, huh?
If I can think of it. Something might come to me later,
Yeah,
but
you just bring it back up when you hear about it.
Right.
There's a little tragedy this weekend, along with all the good stuff that happened. This past week, the Pope died.
The Pope did die.
And the day
Easter
before
Monday.
he died, he met with the Vice President.
I don't think it was
JD,
the day before.
I think it was.
He didn't meet with him on Easter.
He died on Easter.
No, he died on Easter Monday.
Okay, the day before Easter then.
Right.
The day, couple days. Does it really matter? No one's going to check it out.
Because we don't give lies on this show.
Yeah, right. JD Vance had met with him, and little did he
know, that's pretty cool.
About a week later, the conclave was going to start.
Little did he know that 2 days later he's going to die.
Right.
That's not even the conclave.
Yeah.
I know the conclave intrigues me.
It
has for like
interesting.
years.
Way
before like
I think
the
the
movie.
conclave's starting this week.
I think they give it. I think it's 14 days after the death. Is when it starts,
so next week,
I believe. Then. Don't quote me on that because I might be wrong.
The Cardinals are coming into town. They're going to vote on the Pope, and it takes. You have to get a majority. I can't remember 70.
I cannot remember the majority either, but they have to have a majority.
Like 3/4 of them or something like that. And so that ought to be interesting. I can't believe how many people show up for the Pope's funeral.
I know.
250,000.
Maybe if it was easy for me to show up, I'd go.
Yeah, and all the heads of all the countries and everything else, came out too. And
right.
Trump and Melania were there. Trump, right when he got there, met with Ulinsky right on site there.
Oh, I didn't know that was there.
Yeah, he met right there. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, can we talk for a second before we sit down and talk about the Pope?
Well, hopefully in the spirit of
peace.
Yeah, peace and forgiveness. They worked some shit out.
Yeah. I don't think Putin was there.
I would say no. But yeah, I always do. Did you ever read that book? What was it, like Dan Brown? That was like Angels and Demons.
I saw the movie with Tom Hanks.
With Tom Hanks. It was about the Pope, and they were doing conclave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Angels and Demons. There's another one. There's 2 books. They had 2 movies too.
There's a lot of books, but I love a conclave. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm Catholic, and then I know.
Maybe because you like saying conclave.
Conclave.
Right.
And there's like it's basically like its own government, and then God knows how corrupt that is, but it's fine.
Right. Do you know how many people showed up at the NFL draft? About the same amount of people that showed up at that funeral.
No way.
No, there was like 100. There's like over 100,000 people.
I'm like, what?
The NFL draft was this weekend too, or it started on Thursday.
I know.
And man, I can't believe you come for 3 or 4 days just to hear draft picks that players you hardly even know.
If it was convenient for you to go, would you go?
I don't think so.
I wouldn't, because I wouldn't just stand there.
And it's
to
all
listen.
Tons of drunk guys, and they announce a name, offensive tackle from Georgia.
And they group you together with your team
team. So you're all sitting with the Detroit guys.
It's all like a show for publicity.
Yeah. And they show them, and everybody yells and screams. They have no idea who they're even yelling for.
Probably
they just know their team is making a pick. And by the 5th round, they're like, How do you
think the 2025 NFL season is going to be after this year's picks?
It was a lot different. A lot of people really chose defense and offensive linemen and stuff like that versus quarterbacks. Only 6 quarterbacks came off the board for 5 rounds.
And not quickly either.
And then Deion Sanders' son, who's supposed to go technically first round, went for a 5th round.
Yeah, but if you think about it, anybody that watches football, there's Nobody really needs a quarterback right now.
Right
they
now,
have a lot
yeah,
of good quarterbacks
For
that.
yeah, actually, your observation is very correct
Thank
this
you.
year. Next year, they might need a shit ton of them, so
Right.
it's hard to tell or whatever. But anyway, yeah,
No one really got hurt.
Deion Sanders' son went to the Browns, which is quarterback suicide.
Oh,
Any
is
quarterback
it?
that goes to the Browns are fucked.
Oh.
They all are.
Oh.
There's never been a proven. They've a couple way back, went to some playoff games and that's about it. Playoffs. And that's all they got. And then Deion Sanders' other son didn't get drafted, but the Tampa Bay Buccaneers signed him. But I think Deion Sanders' son, who made $18 million in college, I think he was a little too showboaty, and they didn't like that. They didn't like this. They didn't want to get already a rich kid in there who's got
cocky and
little
thinks
silvers.
He thinks he's better than everyone already.
I'm sure he's a hard worker and that, but he's definitely cocky.
I would say yes to that. I don't even know. I don't even watch college football.
Dances and stuff.
But I kind of feel like, and as much as I understand why Deion wanted to coach his kid, I feel like that just makes him more cocky. Like,
and it made
I can probably get away with shit because it's my dad.
Yeah, and
I don't have to work as hard because it's my dad.
I think it lowered his draft stock.
I could actually see that.
And because Deion's showboaty.
Oh,
even though he was a great player,
even though he's missing a toe.
Yeah, he's missing a toe. He limps around and missing a toe. Or is he missing a toe or a foot? I think a toe.
The foot might be soon behind it, but it's for sure a toe.
Diabetes or it was something to do with injury?
He got
turf toe
that he didn't get checked out soon enough.
Right. He walks with a major limp.
Does he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh.
A little hobble to him.
He
was really bad when he got his toe chopped off.
Because I think that they're kind of saying that they might have to take the whole foot. I think he's putting it off.
Oh, okay.
Maybe now is he coaching again next year?
I mean, I'm sure his kids are. I'm sure he signed him bigger than 2-year.
I mean, I would assume so as well.
Yeah, they were talking a lot of him maybe going to NFL coach.
Oh, maybe he's going to get that foot cut off first.
But also, his college record at Colorado isn't that good. Like he won it last year. He had won it.
It might have been not good for him as a coach to coach his own kid too.
Right, both of his kids.
Right, so maybe that was detrimental to each other.
I think it was.
Because think about
his kid is good though. He's not good.
No, I'm not saying, and he might be a good coach too. But think about it: when you were coaching Marcus in swimming, like yes, you catered to him.
I did
because he's your.
Even if you act like you're not, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you changed your coaching for one person, and
because he was the star.
And think about how every team member feels. Like, okay, cool, you're letting this kid get away with shit because he's your brother, and you treat us like.
Yeah, I don't think our team thought that though, but
I'm just saying there probably was a couple kids that did.
Maybe
there probably was. Just
all through the college career because Deion's kid's making so much money.
Right. So I'm sure that there was some animosity among the team, and so. But maybe this is a chance for Deion to show how good of a coach he is, and this kid to show how well he can be coached by an NFL coach.
Mm-hmm. He's going to find out. And it's going to be a hard road going to Cleveland, I'll tell you that. We'll see. I mean, all you can do is wait and see what happens. But Cleveland's a good place for him to go because a lot of the quarterbacks fail. So if he's third.
Who's the current Cleveland?
I don't. Deshaun Watson was the last one. I just don't know now because Deshaun Watson got in all this trouble and everything. So.
No.
And played like shit.
So they actually maybe did need a quarterback.
I mean, they might. I mean, if he's 5th round, he's probably going to be 2 or 3 or 4 on the depth chart or whatever. And I guess only the first. I don't know. It's the first 3 or first 5, but I believe it's the first 3 rounds that are guaranteed their contract.
Oh, okay.
You can be cut, 4, 5, and 6, and 7 rounds. If you're kind of still on a tryout once you get to the team.
Right.
But who cares? I don't know.
You care.
The guy from Boise State, though, the really good running back, went to the Raiders, which is good. That guy's really good. And then Cardinals picked up a bunch of defensive players. We'll see how they do.
One of them from Nevada.
What?
They've got somebody from Nevada.
Oh, yeah. They did get a defensive player from Nevada, too.
So that's kind of fun.
That was like the only one from Nevada went to the Cardinals.
I know. That's cool.
Oh,
maybe
great.
for you. Maybe
great.
Could be a good sign.
I hope he's good. Please be good. But he was a 7th rounder, that one. But
whatever. He might not be there in a couple weeks.
But man, a lot of 7th rounders do pretty good because they work really hard. They don't have.
That's true.
They don't have
have
anything
to work
guaranteed,
to be there,
so they got to be there. They got to really try to be there. And then I think it's safe to say Aaron Rodgers is probably retiring, right? He's not signed with a team, and
he's not signed right now.
No, the draft is over. I mean,
I don't.
Or is he just waiting for a spot somewhere? Someone get hurt or whatever. I don't know.
They're negotiating shit as we speak. I can tell you that.
My mom says, he's an idiot.
Is that what she calls him? He's an idiot.
Yeah, I put that on social media.
I feel like that's actually kind of her.
Yeah, he's an idiot. She's like, he'll play on every team until he dies. He's an idiot. That's pretty funny.
We shall see on that one.
He'll play on every team and guzzle a bottle of this.
Right.
Honey, guess what time it is?
Happy hour?
Yep, I made your favorite Juicy Tits Vodka cocktail.
Fantastic. Thanks, babe. Love you.
And I love you. And your juicy tits.
Go to juicytitsvodka.com to get your own bottle of Juicy Tits, where life is the party.
I was cracking up because, was it last week you went to the dermatologist or like 10 days ago? Or 2 weeks ago?
It was a week ago Wednesday.
And she got a bunch of these, it looks like moles, but
My
they call them
barnacles.
barnacles.
Ugh,
Got off.
burned off.
Yeah.
Except for none of them have actually fallen off yet.
Except I got up in the morning and one was stuck
No,
to my
it wasn't.
face. And it was a big black thing on my face.
I asked you. I said,
I know.
what are you going to do when this thing falls off in bed and you roll over and it's stuck to the side of your face?
It's like a big old mole.
It would
like I
look
got a
like-
Marilyn Monroe mole
You're
on my lip. I'm like, what is that? Oh, that's my barnacle. Let me pick that off.
I feel like that's going to happen.
Yeah. They're like really black too. I'm waiting for those
Very
things
black.
to fall off.
Ugh.
Yeah.
They're taking forever.
Yeah. Your skin is kind of white right now, and so the
Kinda.
black. Yeah, except your legs aren't because you did.
Because I did a tanning
yesterday. I'm like,
lotion.
what happened to your legs? Did you go out in the
No,
sun?
I
Like
did
it
not.
looked
It's
really
all
natural,
fake
but it was fake
white.
tanning lotion.
I know.
I had
It's
to
good
do that.
stuff. You can. I'll
Would
lube
it make
you
my
up.
redness go? I look red all the time.
I did get that like green stuff that moisturizer you're supposed to put on that you don't put on.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to wear green moisturizer to take the redness out
and
of
you
my face.
don't put it on.
because
so,
if you have a red, if you do makeup and you have red, they do green to.
yeah,
to
but you don't
counteract
put
the
it
red.
on, so I can't help
Yeah,
you.
I'm not a woman, dear.
It's a lotion. It's
Oh.
not makeup. It's
Oh.
lotion,
Oh.
just with a green tint.
Oh.
And
Like
you
the-
have makeup.
I look like the Grinch. Yeah, I have makeup because
No.
I'm an actor, dear. Jeez, I have to put makeup on for auditions sometimes when there's a zit or
You have
something.
to cover your blemish.
Yeah, cover my blemish, dear. That's why.
Mm-hmm. We'll cover your redness with the green moisturizer.
Ew. Okay. I'll try.
Yeah, quit
Um,
bitching.
I got something you're really excited about, probably.
Oh, what?
The Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, I've been talking about it a lot.
We're gonna go to the Backstreet Boys.
I'm very excited.
in Las Vegas.
Very excited.
And what we be wearing to this Backstreet
I have no
Boys?
idea. I get a little I've actually been thinking about this. 'cause
Seriously?
It's me, yeah. Because it's Vegas, which means it's gonna be like 115.
We're
but-
going in July 19th.
Right. But it's gonna be in the Sphere, so it's an indoor air conditioning arena.
Might be cold in the Sphere.
Right. So I get like, fuck. What am I gonna do?
You probably just wear your summer stuff, but you bring a sweatshirt.
I know.
Maybe not shorts. Probably not shorts.
Yeah, I'm that's where I'm at right now.
Yeah, we're going with some swim team friends to this one.
Yes.
That's how
So
it'd be
excited.
interesting. Yeah.
So
Backstreet's
excited.
back
I just
tonight.
saw a clip on Instagram of them like practicing their choreography.
Oh, they're getting ready for the show.
Yes, and they do move a little slower and stiffer than about 20 years ago.
Yeah, imagine what their knees and hips and
But-
everything are feeling like.
Oh,
but
I understand what they're feeling like because I have been deciding to do back bends lately. And I pulled a muscle in my back and couldn't while sitting on the couch.
you literally did the back bend for 10 seconds, though.
yeah,
Barely.
and it hurt.
And you pulled a muscle or something.
And then like 24 hours later, I was sitting on the couch and I couldn't get up.
I know.
That was rough. So I feel their pain.
Maybe you should, after your back comes back into
it's
place.
back.
Okay, then
Good.
you start doing them again.
No, I'm going to start doing them again.
Okay, I think that'll be good.
You do?
And then afterwards, if I did a back bend, my voice, would it sound like
You
this?
scream.
You sound so good.
With this nasally old voice?
Yes, but it's so clean.
That's why we use Fibonacci Sound Studio, located in Reno, Nevada, led by an Emmy-nominated audio producer.
Fibonacci specializes in voiceovers and voice recordings for games, television, and film production.
So you're saying, if Fibonacci can make my nasally voice sound this good,
Then anybody else's will sound like music to your ears.
for more information or to book an audio session, go to FibonacciSoundStudio.com.
Or call 775-357-8580.
I did after my back injury. Literally, I could not get up in the morning. You were gone. And I was like, oh my God, this isn't good.
It's like a pull muscle, probably.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, like
So,
overstressed muscle.
I got up and got the special back ice pack that we have from your back surgery.
Right.
I was icing my back, which made it feel much better.
Did you bring that to work
I
with you?
sure did.
You put it under your clothes?
I sure did.
That's
I
funny.
had just worn a sweatshirt that day, and so I put it under my sweatshirt.
Did it feel good?
Oh my God.
Oh, that's good.
It was great. Which I was like, this is sad when you have to ice your back at work.
Right.
Like come on. This is how you know you're getting old.
Right.
You're icing your back at work.
Yeah, that's bad.
It is bad.
But I've done.
You've iced your
tons of
back.
I've done tons of shit like that.
Well, you're
before.
old.
I had that swollen ball. I had to put a bag of
Oof.
peas on my down my pants at work.
Didn't we learn you're supposed to do heat though? Then after that, not colds.
Yeah, we kind of did. Yeah,
You're supposed
so
to like
it's-
drain it, not freeze
Yeah,
it.
yeah. When you have a swollen nut like that, yeah, you do what you got to do.
Okay.
Last week on the podcast, we did Easter. I don't think we talked about Easter,
I mean, it
but
was
we did
Easter.
we
yeah.
did Easter bunch. We were backing up a week, but
Right.
we were expecting a baby, and then we got the baby this week, and
Right.
Easter was real nice and was beautiful weather. Now we got
We
shitty
did have
weather.
Beautiful weather.
Yeah.
I always laugh because you like to tell me like, "Oh, it's our last storm of the season. This is it." And I like you've lived here longer than I've been alive,
Right?
and I'm like, you cannot say that until like June 10th.
Well, I don't really say last storm of the season. I basically say summer's here, even though we get some bad weather. In my mind, once March 1st hits, winter's over.
It's
That's
not,
kind
though.
of, but my mind, that's
yeah,
how it works.
proved
being
you
in the-
wrong
being in the-
yesterday.
yeah, proved me
with
very wrong.
37 and snow.
Yeah. Woke up, it was, we were kind of getting baby news and stuff. Woke up, it was raining, and then went back to bed for an hour and a half. Woke up, it's snowing.
Right.
It's like, what the heck
Yeah,
happened? And the
welcome
only
to
thing I think
Nevada.
about is, oh my God, turn the sprinklers off. Got to turn the sprinklers
Right, which
off.
I'm pretty sure you hopped up
Yeah.
and did turn the sprinklers
Yeah, I'm like
off,
Rain
which
Man.
is
I'm
odd.
like Rain Man with sprinklers. I gotta
I
turn the
know.
sprinklers off. Gotta buy my underwear at Kmart.
My favorite thing with
the
the sprinklers, because I feel like you don't normally turn them on historically, correct? Like the landscapers.
Yeah, the landscapers do, but this year I
So
did.
you're
I
like
turned them on
trying to
myself.
they leave. There's like a map of what each zone is. Like it's there, right there, telling you.
Kind of.
And you're like,
don't be too technical.
and you're
you
like
don't know.
this because I don't even know. I got to change this and this, and I'm looking at you and I'm like, why are you trying to reinvent the wheel? Just leave it alone.
Why would I try to change with the
Right.
landscapers that
It's
have been
been working
for
for years. Why are you trying to change
since
it?
2017?
And
it's
you
been
don't know
working.
how to work this little sprinkler machine.
First of all, it's a very technical sprinkler machine. I mostly know how to work it.
Do you?
Yes.
You also, I've just learned this a long time in life. For some reason, I don't know why, you hate to put things on a schedule, like a scheduled timer. For some reason, you would like to go like hand turn it on and off yourself.
Kinda.
Like including the heat. I tried to set the heater on a timer once that like it turned
No,
on.
I don't like that.
It turned on
I
at
like to
like
control it.
4 when you were like 15 minutes before you were going to get up. And then it turned off when I left for work and turned back on 15 minutes before we got home. And you were adamant that I couldn't do that.
Yeah, that one I don't like.
Which I'm like,
I like to just control
why?
it myself, and I'll always know. I've always been like that.
it's like, let technology help you.
I should, but I can't. That's why I'm stupid.
You wouldn't even let me try it before you denied it.
Right.
You're like, no.
No, because what if it doesn't
And
work?
then I feel like you were trying to do that with the sprinkler system. Like, I need to control this. And I'm like, just leave it alone.
Right.
Don't
And then
reinvent the wheel. Just leave it alone.
And I did take your advice on that,
did.
and I'm satisfied with that, even though I'm still a little confused, but it's
right.
fine.
I'm
But
pretty sure
everything
you
looks
fucking
beautifully
with it is
green.
going to confuse you further.
I didn't mess with it. I didn't mess with any times. I messed with the length of times and stuff. I didn't mess with anything else.
Okay.
But Life with Eric podcast is brought to you by Petroleum Concrete Construction and Michael Weems Collections on Palm Canyon Drive in Palm Springs. You can get his shit at
MichaelWeems.com.
get his stuff. It's all good. Kylie was going to send a picture of me dancing to Michael Weems because he would
Pink
love.
Pony Club, which I
Yeah,
still can.
I was dancing to Pink Pony Club. Actually, the song sounds weird and everything, but I really enjoyed it.
You love it.
Yeah. Send that to Michael Weems.
I think I'm just going to post it and tag Michael.
Yeah, he'll love that. If you like this podcast, rate us a 5, follow us and subscribe. Copy of the link and share it on Apple Podcasts or Spotify with a friend because it really helps us out a lot, right, Keeks?
It sure does.
It does. Well, dear, this
Yes,
has been
darling.
a rip-roaring podcast.
Rip roaring.
I don't know if anybody enjoyed it, but they found a lot of facts out about our life.
A lot of facts.
Yes, we have
All right.
babies.
We
We
have
have
babies.
galas. We have, swollen feet. Kylie's
Oh
feet
my
were
God.
swollen.
Every
as-
woman-
I don't understand why girls wear high heels
Every
like that.
woman can, this happens to us.
Mel takes her shoes off
Every
in the
time
elevator.
you wear, it's like a scientific fact that if you wear heels for extended period of time, your feet swell.
You'll be tortured.
And so I was actually
You're like limping.
so proud of myself because I had those heels on from 3:30 to 10.
Yeah, and you're walking downtown
And
Reno.
it was
like-
really great until about 9:30.
Yeah.
And I was like,
and
I
you're
can do
dancing
it.
in them. Everything. I'm like,
I
take
can
off
do
those
it.
heels. Yeah, that was.
So I like
Your
they-
feet hurt today at all?
Actually, the balls of my feet are a little tenderoni.
The balls.
Okay, similar to yours.
Okay, right.
And but other than that, it's fine. They're fine.
Okay, that's good.
I sat in my hot bag. They
Mhm.
should be a little less swollen.
Good.
So
Put your feet in some ice cold water.
right.
Dear, it's that
Yes.
time. Last call. This is a pretty easy one today. Who we cheers
I feel
today,
like we
babe?
have so many cheers.
Well, we got to start by cheersing our new
Yes.
grandbaby,
Yes. Baby
August
Augie.
Matthew Petrilla, baby
Yes.
Augie.
Cheers, baby Augie. Cheers to
and
Tanner and Allie
the mom and dad of the
Yep.
baby.
for bringing this baby into the world.
Yep, we're ready to go. Trampoline's up.
Okay,
Get ready
that
for swim
baby's not
lessons.
jumping for a while.
Babies, put him in the baby jure.
Are you going to go jump out there with him?
Probably.
Hold him?
Yeah, I'll lay down. Let the kid run all over top of me.
Yeah, he's not running for like 2.5 more years.
You'll blink an eye, this kid would be running. And they'll be like, oh my God, he's walking already. But
Okay.
that's how it goes. Also, we'll give big cheers out to Mark and Mel for
Yep,
inviting us
cheers
to the
to Mark and
gala,
Mel.
getting
Thank
the
you.
table, providing our entertainment of the year.
Yes, thank you for the entertainment.
And Marcus gave us beyond entertainment,
Yes, he
especially
did.
at the raffle when he was jumping up and
Oh.
down and offering the auctioneer
A bottle of wine.
and lifting his chair above his head, jumping around. People at the other tables are like, what the hell is this guy doing?
Right, who is this man?
But he's going all out because he loves his wife.
Correct.
He wants his wife to get this parking space, and he wants her to have this parking
And
space.
she got it. She won.
And she got it. She won, and he was very happy. She was very happy. Mark's a lucky guy.
Wow.
Mel had on a nice dress, too.
Yes, she had like a feather detail, which
I thought
was
Mel
really
looked great.
cute.
I like the feather.
Yeah, I
or
really
like
liked the feather as well.
Is it feather or fringe?
no,
or-
it's feather.
Yeah, it was good. I like it. Black.
I liked it as well.
It looks like black
And she had
swan.
like a yes,
Like a ballerina.
pop color shoe.
Yeah. Papa,
I dug it.
Yeah, red, orange, red shoe, whatever. I don't know. Wow, but we're just talking about you, Mel. Leave us a comment and say,
Wow, thanks, sir.
yeah, thanks, my brother-in-law.
Okay, now
Thanks,
you're
my
just being
brother.
creepy.
Thanks, my brethren. Well, you're a compliment or two.
I'm allowed to. I'm not related. Neither are you, I guess. But
I'm kind of related.
I think we should also
Mel
do-
is my favorite sister-in-law.
Don't tell Aislinn that.
Is Aislinn my sister-in-law too?
Yes.
On that side, and Aislinn my favorite on that side. But I mean, I would have to say Mel's my favorite before Aislinn because she's been
Mel's
around
been around
longer.
a lot longer.
Yeah, me and Mel get along really. Me and Aislinn get along really good, but me and Mel talk all the time. I don't even talk to my brother. I just talk to Mel.
I mean, that's kind of true.
Kind of what happens. I relay the message, and she shoots it to the brother.
Right.
That's what happens. But anyhow, thanks guys,
Yes, thank you.
and thanks for the new baby, Tanner and Allie.
I also was going to do cheers to the Pope because we're Catholic.
Because we're Catholic, and
Yeah.
you know, I hope we get a decent pope to
May
replace.
peace be with you.
This pope was cool, so
I know.
yeah, peace be with you. Can I do my?
Can't wait for the conclave.
Can I do my
What?
prayer for the pope?
No, God. No, you
Hail
did it
Mary,
last
full
time.
of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
This is like the third time you've done it.
I know, but I
since
love
Lentil
doing
season.
that since the Indian pope. We need an
He's
Indian
not a
pope.
pope. He's a priest.
I would root for an Indian pope. Matt,
I don't think one's up. I don't think
is my brother Matt part of the conclave?
No.
Because he should be.
I don't think any of who they think the Cardinals.
Or
What I
Indian?
saw.
I would think there's so many Indian
There's like a
priests these days. You
handful
think
that
there
they
would be?
think they're going to, and I don't think any.
It's
of them
usually
are
like an
Indian.
Argentinian.
The last one was Argentinian.
Oh, it was
The Italians are trying to get back in. I heard.
Well, I want India. I vote.
I
for
don't think
Indian
India's
pope.
got one up, but the Italians are trying to get in.
Mm.
They're thinking maybe a
Sicilian,
no, that's Italian.
Yeah. German.
No, it's like Asian culture. Filipino.
Popes are Filipino.
Yeah.
I
Oh my
voted-
God, yes.
I vote against that.
Okay, why?
I don't know.
So
want an
they're,
Indian one.
they're one of those like a Filipino Cardinals up.
Has there ever been an American pope?
No.
No.
The Italians are trying to get one of their cardinals in. I can't remember who the other.
Well, I'm
couple
voting
were.
for India. I don't know.
I don't think India has a cardinal up like
No?
that. It's in the running.
This is gonna be interesting.
I'll have to pay attention.
I mean, it's interesting for people who want to see it. Oh, next week's the Kentucky Derby too, by the way.
Correct.
And next week is your birthday, by the
that
way.
it is.
Yay, Kylie.
Yay.
That's good. All right, baby. That's it.
That's a
Subscribe or
wrap.
follow us, or subscribe or follow us, or go to our website at lifewitheric.com.
And don't forget to follow us on social media for updates and a closer look into my life with Eric. To all of our listeners out there, remember, it's always happy hour here.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Love you, baby.
Love you.